Hey guys, Ryan with Thanks.io. In this video, I'm going to prepare a Google Sheets or a CSV file for an absentee import. So this would be where the owner does not live in the property, but we want to send a postcard where the subject property is on the picture of the postcard, the street address of the subject property. So I'm going to call this absentee example up here. And please watch closely because there's a few things you need to know. First off, you're going to want to separate the first name and last name of the recipient. Okay. You can have extra fields. That's fine if you, whatever your address source is, has extra fields. And then you'll want to make sure that you know the name of the fields for the subject and for the owner's mailing address. So what I'm doing here is I'm renaming this to be subject city, subject state, and subject zip. And this will save you some stress. So subject city, subject state, subject zip. Okay. Please watch this whole video.
Sounds like you are preparing a
No,
CSV file
no,
for a
Google.
direct mail campaign.
Sorry, Google just started talking to me. All right. And then over to the right here, you can see we have mailing street address, mailing city, mailing state, mailing zip. This is the owner's address, right? This is where the mail is going to go. So owner, mail, street address, owner, mail, city. One other step I'd like you to take is to duplicate the subject street address column, and you'll see why here in a minute. But I'm going to Control C this. I'm going to insert a column left, and I'm going to Control V, and I'm going to call this Custom 3. This will make sense in a second, but make sure that it's in there twice, the actual street address part. Now I'm going to download this as a CSV file, and I'm going to hop over to Thanks. Okay, and I'm going to go to mailing list. I'm going to click upload CSV. So in this case, I had a blank one already. I'm just going to click where I go to upload the CSV. I'm going to look for that file that I just downloaded, like so. I'm going to click upload. And now I'm going to go through and map everything together. And be careful because Thanks will try to automatically assume some things that it might be wrong about. It might be wrong about the subject and the mailing address where they need to go. So go through each field, first name, last name, company, type, status. I don't need those. My custom 3 should automatically map if I named it that. But custom 3 is basically the street address. And it needs to be in custom 3. So you can see here street address in custom 3. And then the subject street address is going to go in the absentee subject street. So you see I mapped here, and you see down here we have all these absentees. Subject city is going to go in the absentee subject city, state, and zip. And then the actual owner mail street address is where we're going to use our regular address. So address, the mail city is going to be city, mail state is going to be state, and then zip. And now we should be okay. I am going to, for this particular case, I will also import the email and I will import the phone number because we happen to have those in this example, like so. So when I do this, I'm going to click Save and Process, and I'm going to pause my video here for a second while it does it. That was fast. You'll see that what it's done is, because I had a separate absentee subject and state, it actually put absentee in custom 1 automatically, and then in custom 2, it put the full absentee address right here. And then the custom 3, it has just the street address. And I'll show you why I did it that way. The custom 1 and custom 2 happen automatically, and then the custom 3, I basically put the street in because I wanted to be able to come over, we're going to do it now, and send a postcard with a picture of the recipient's home. So I'm going to click Dynamic Image Builder here. I'm going to choose one of our address templates with the street view in the background. And then if you want to be able to do this, are you curious about the value of custom 3? This is why I wanted to do that. So custom 3, I'm going to merge in. And that's why it's useful. Because if I tried to merge in custom 2, it would push the whole automatically generated address in there. So put the street address alone in custom 3 is the bottom line. And the same goes for your message templates. In this case, we have a golden note card going out for Josh here. And it says, would you consider selling address? This is wrong. It's my somebody on our team. It's the reason I'm recording this video. That's actually wrong. It needs to be, would you consider selling custom 3 to one of my buyers if they offered the right price and terms? Otherwise, it's going to be referencing the address, which is the mailing address where the owner is at. So I realize this is confusing AF. If you just want us to do this for you, always let us know, but we needed to get a video down explaining it. Basically, get that CSV set up so that you have the street address appearing twice, and be careful about naming the subject property versus the owner's mailing address. And you're still probably going to go crazy, but this is how to do it if you were able to follow along. Otherwise, support at thanks.io or Ryan at thanks.io, and we'll help you get going.